I don't know. Okay. Yeah. So you want to know about me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm co-director of Big Dog. Come on. I'm co-director of Big Dog, and I'm also. I'm not sure where to place myself. Whether I'm like I wouldn't call myself an artist. I wouldn't call myself a computer scientist. I wouldn't call myself a designer. So I kind of sit in the middle and float around and do things. I like to build things. I like to do events. And I kind of come from an arts background and also very much into the computing background now as well.
What about the pooch?
The pooch?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Well, the pooch, we met, I moved to England and I met this wacky bunch of people at Lancaster University, and we got on really well, and we found that we all had sort of similar backgrounds where we were kind of floating in this middle ground of having some arts background as well as computing background. So we started just doing kind of hacky things, or I met up with Stellark, who's a performance artist, well-known Australian performance artist, and I invited him up to Lancaster, and he said sure. And so we had this 3-day event up in Lancaster called Art Cells, and he came up and did some workshops and stuff, and we kind of started forming the pooch at that point because there were a lot of installations made. We invited people to come in. It was totally free, open, come and do what you want kind of thing. And so there were a lot of things made, and we decided to keep doing stuff, and not so formal, but not sort of going out and getting grants and spending all this time doing paperwork, just, hey, who's up for doing something this weekend? So we put things together, and we just found a blank wall, or we said who's having a party, or we made our own parties, and we put on these events, or we just went and did some guerrilla artwork, and it's over. Now it's what 6 years. We've all 6 or 7 years. We've all known each other, and about. We ran loads of workshops as well, which were really important, where we invited people, artists, to come and meet with us, and we said, let's build stuff in one day. And so we just say, let's do something crazy. We'd all get together, we'd talk about something, and we'd build it in one day, and it was absolutely astounding what could be done in one day. We'd watch, I'm going to say, we watch these academics spend 2 years, corporate companies, spend loads and loads of money, lots of people, lots of man hours, women hours, people hours doing these things, and then just bring them people together who have a common goal and who live this way. It's not about it's just living this kind of life, and bam, those amazing things get made. So we kind of got outside pressure, as well as started to think maybe we should formalize it at some point. So it was about late 2005 when we kind of changed to Big Dog, and so that's how the pooch kind of evolved into a more, I guess you'd call it formal thing, an established, but it's essentially the same network of people. And we have this kind of, for example, tonight we invited these lovely ladies in who, are living artists, really, and we do that quite often, where we say, do people want to do something, come in, and we kind of adopt them as part of the family, and it's kind of this expanding and growing number of people who come in and say, I want to do something, or I have this idea but I can't build it, and we kind of, I think, try to help people with their work.
Is revolution becoming a new form of design?
I think it always has been.
Yes.
It's not like a new thing. That's where I think that's a very good thing actually to say, because today I was surprised when I went to HCI and the conference that was happening, and there was this beautiful keynote by Yvonne Rogers, who's a wonderful person and has done loads and loads and loads of work. It was very open-minded, and she had this talk, and she talked about artistic practice and stuff. And at the end, the questions freaked me out because people were saying things that made artists sound like freaks and other. There's them over there and us here, and you know, it's like we all have that in us. We're all artists in some way. We're all scientists in some way, kind of thing. And the revolution is in here. You know, it's in here. And so, like, you know, it's not about that division anymore. I think this is the thing that scared them, is that they know it's not like on the doorstep. It exists and always has existed, and it's just people saying, okay, cut the crap, you know, just get on with it. Just start doing things that aren't so closed and aren't so, you don't have to keep it all, the field sort of closed and specialized and focused, you know, it's everything, it's in everything. So does that make any sense? I'm not like, I'm just ranting. but yeah, so does that answer the question?
Yes,
yeah.
we love you. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Just a short word about Reactor3.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, so
where we are, for example.
So we're at, you know, we're in Liverpool. We're at the Contemporary Urban Centre, and Reactor3 was an opportunity to showcase some of the best, I think, work in the UK and from abroad, yourselves included, present company included, to show some of the stuff that's happening now, that and kind of bring people in who may not have seen it before, and may be a bit sort of, okay, I think this is interesting, but you know, how does it really work? And to show it in a very fun, informal, party kind of atmosphere. So that's what Reactor3 was, and it had this kind of theme of every year we invite different chairs in. So this year it was Tom and Nick, and they brought more of that music background in. And so next year, we don't know, you know, if it happens. Then it'll be 2 new people, maybe 3 new people, and they'll bring in a new theme. So last year it was about women in technology, woo! And the first year it was just kind of like, hey, who's interested in this kind of stuff? So yeah.
Okay.
And you guys are brilliant. I'm gonna get this in the field. These guys are wicked, and I really appreciate you guys coming all this way. It's like really special to have you here, and everybody loved you.
And your name is Jennifer what?
My name's Jenn Sheridan. My name's Jennifer Sheridan, but people call me Jen with 2 N's. Yes.